Hi everyone, and welcome back to the new island build and tutorial. I hope you guys have been having an awesome time. Today I wanted to focus more on making those dinks and getting some sort of food production going. So if you remember, we left off last time, we'd just spoken to Fletch and made our first tin bar to make a box. And we're going to need boxes. Boxes are important. You do end up having lots of storage issues. So let's have a look at what we needed for that. I need to go find some palm wood, gumwood, and make some nails. Okay. So while we're out finding those things, we'll also be picking up the different foods and things that I was talking about in order to make the money and the supplies. Where are we on the map? So we want coconuts and we want bananas, and they're in two different directions. So what we might do is we'll go this way first and weave our way around. But before that, we'll ask if John needs any help. This is how you earn their little love hearts. You need them to fill up in order for them to do special things like want to move into the town or, things like that. So we go to chat with him. And do you have a job, John? Oh, and he wants to sell us clothing. Now that happens a lot at the moment, but I have been told that that is quite reduced in the new update that's coming out soon. We can afford it, so we'll take it today. Another important thing to do is to always make sure to talk to them and ask them how they're doing. Let's chat. I'm doing some stock take recently and everything is looking real good. Well, that's good, John. It's John's goods. Oh my gosh, yes, haha. And that'll help you to build up those hearts as quickly as possible. Okay, so we've got a pickaxe for that. We do need an axe. Do we have our licenses for that? I don't remember if we actually got those last time or not. I'm just going to hit J for journal, go to my details, and it'll tell me my licenses. Just mining. So we need to make some more points in order to get that logging license. We can do that by making sure to claim these. There we go. Fletch, my dear. I'd like another license, please. So we'll go logging. We'll get those bits of wood that we need. And while we're here, and landscaping. While we're here, Fletch, let's see if you need anything as well. It's always good to get different items. Because as you do jobs for people, if they're not selling things for you, if you actually do something for them, they'll give you something in return. Now that can be something as simple as just some more dinks or blueprints, which is what we're after. Something to eat. Now Fletch, she loves cooked bush limes, so we can definitely do that. We have bush limes on us right now. Let's cook one up. Where did I put that fireplace? Did I put it down yet? No, I didn't. But there. Now, if you are waiting to get boxes and you need a quick storage solution, you can use these suitcases, which is what we'll just pop things into for now and remember to come back to. And there's our bush lime already cooked. Hopefully she'll be good and give us something so I can show you exactly what I mean by that. Okay, so we go, let's chat again. This is for you. I did find something to eat, Fletch. Here you go. Not a problem. What do you have for me? Some brown sandals and clothing again. Oh well. We need some shoes. Let's pop them on. Awesome. All right, so we're going to start out to get the things that we're talking about there. So we need to get some more tin ore for the nails, and we need to make sure to get some palm wood on our way back around. Over here in this forested areas, we will find apples. There's also things called bush devils, which you need to avoid. They are asleep during the day, but they'll still attack you if you go near them. Oh, there's some apples. So this is good not just for a food supply, but as I said, for making money as well, because you can grow them and then you can cook them up and sell them. We'll get some more of this to eat along our way. So our two main areas is going to be growing the fruits. So we're going to get apples, bananas, bush limes, and hopefully some kwangdongs, which are a blue fruit, and do a bit of a farming area for that. And then also, hopefully if we get enough points, I can show you the excavation, what that'll do for us. So you might notice as we travel around, there are some barrels and things sticking out of the ground. What we want to do with those is actually chop them up and get the supplies out of them, because they'll help us to make some special items as well as supply us with a money revenue sort of stream. Right. It's 23 apples, I think. Oh, so this is a nest of one of the bush devils, but he's not currently there at the moment. He must have fallen asleep somewhere else. You can get rid of them by just taking away all the stone and the bones, and they won't spawn there again if you want to. But they do have on them something called a fire sack when you kill them. Got a chance of dropping that, and it makes a really good weapon for early on. I do apologize for the croaky voice. There's been a lot of talking, a lot of late nights recently. Working on some epic to be reveals. All right, so that should be okay with apples. Let's go and find our coconuts, which is best to start. Probably going to find them out here, because they're generally on the outskirt islands of the tropical area. Along the way, we'll just collect stuff to sell and things like that. Right. Don't worry, further on in the game you do get things to help you travel. Things like motorbikes, jet skis, helicopters, and also a glider, which is awesome and fun. Oh, didn't take that marker off, did I? There we go. These guys are fine on their own, but if you poke them, they will hurt you. Looking for some ore along our way. These rocks here can be destroyed as well with a better pickaxe. They will hold different sorts of ore in them. They can spit out some copper as well as some tin, and later on some iron as well. We're just looking for some tin. There's some. It's also a good idea, if you've got the energy, you know, you're going to spend the time with some food and that, to clear out all of these rocks, because then it will spawn in more and more of the ore rocks instead. Oh, here's a mule. This one's a friendly one. These guys you can get saddles for and put them on and ride them around. It's quite funny. It's quite awesome. Digos. I have yet to find a rare one. There are several different rare species, but apparently it's very, very uncommon. And I'm still waiting for them. You can actually get dog collars as well and put them on the dog collars the dog collar on them and they become your pet, which is really cute. These are the barrels that I'm talking about. So if we smash that open real quick, we get a list of supplies. So these keys you want to hoard. You want to keep as many as you can because they're actually used down in the deep mines when you get a chance to get to that level. But remember to always put those aside unless you really need a big hit of money, and then sell your keys. These shiny discs, you want to keep them and hoard them as well. Not because you use them for anything particular, although you do use them for some builds, for some items. There is an NPC called Franklin, and if you take them to him, not only does he learn different things to make for you, but he gives you a lot of dinks for them. Which is always my favorite way of making money. Another barrel here. Should probably have bought another pickaxe before leaving, I think. Oh, I've got a crocodile, but that's some free meat. Let's see if we can sneak in there. We don't have any way of defending ourselves yet, so we've got to really sort of keep away from things. Okay, so that's the bush devil just across the way there. Sleeping. Since we've had to come back to play, I'm going to go in and grab that pickaxe. Here, I'm going to need it for the ore. Okay, John, give me one of those. Oh, and we need the axe too for the trees. Good thing we came back. Oh, how much is the axe? Hang on. 1,000, yeah, we can afford it. All right. There is more than one way to go about this first sort of thing. You don't always have to go fruit trees. You can go fishing instead. That's always a good way to get some food and to make some money from. Yeah. It's all a matter of just saving up those points to get the licenses in order to do that. All right, so these palm trees here will give you the palm wood that you need for those boxes, and we can get some bananas while we're here. Yay! All right. Nice. If you don't want to use up too much energy, you can search around for the little stumps of trees and just knock them down with one hit. I find it's just easy enough to do this and eat your cactus figs. Bananas. And don't forget, guys, if you have an actual specific question that you want to ask about how to do something, don't feel shy about posting it on the video or come and see me in Discord, and I'm more than happy to help you guys out. 13. We'll chop another one down and then go for a walk while our energy comes back up. Or it won't come up naturally. We will have to eat, but we have to wait to eat, so we'll do that. Once we get our hunting license, these guys, we're going to come collect a whole lot of meat off them. See any more ore around? Is there some over here? There's some copper here, but we're not quite needing that just yet. We'll need nails. Okay, so we've got a sleeping bush devil here too. We don't want to get too close. These are bottle trees. It is very, very, very rare to get a seed in like your recycling bin, which is something that John will eventually give you, or something like that. You can't replant them otherwise. So if you want to keep them as like an aesthetic for yourselves, don't cut them down. Some more bush limes, grab them. Oh, you're new. Let's grab you. grab as many bugs as you can in the beginning, because there is a museum that comes in and we can put them in there and earn lots of points. Oh, we don't want that crocodile, so we're going to leave that be. Our eye on him. Oh, some nice ones here, so I might mark this one on the map as a spot to get ore. Oh, we're getting tired. Oh, so sad. Okay, how much ore did we get here? 14. We want at least 3 bars. We'll get another one. Absolutely no need to treat this game like a race either. Just take your time and enjoy the different aspects of it. You can also collect all of these off here to sell. Alright, so we're looking for the coconut trees. Some kongdungs, get some more of those. These are called wary moos. Now, they're a more violent version of the mule we just saw back there that we could ride. You cannot ride these guys. They will chase you and hurt you. So we try and sort of keep a little bit of a distance between them and us. And they are found in the tropics. Funnel web spider. So, brown, friendly? Not friendly. Alrighty. Should be able to find some soon. Get bananas. Okay, that tree out there should have some coconuts on it. Let's go have a look. Or actually, you know what? Normally it would, but you do have to wait, I believe, a year to pass or a season to pass before it'll actually grow the coconuts. But this is generally the areas where you'll find them with the coconuts on them. So we'll just remember that for next time around. Silly me, forgot that little detail. So head back towards town now. We've got some gumwood there already. We've got our saw bench to make the planks. Let's double check where town is. There we go. Head towards that marker. Right through the Wary Moose Central. Okay. We can deal with that. Oh, it's a dog, that's alright. Thought I just ran into a crocodile then. They're jellyfish. They will sting you, so be careful of them. Oh. Just sneak through here. A bush chook. Oh, that's a good fish. Here we don't have a rod on us or our fishing license yet. Wearing you up there. Stay up through. No, you cannot see me. Grab you. Some pretty cool creatures in this that you can grab. Oh, jellyfish almost got me. Carol. Oh, we're getting tired. You can also kill the mews here, and they give you these giant drumsticks, which are really, really good for your stamina. They give you a big bonus, and that's all we've got of that. Pockets are full. We might drop the $1 because we want this rather now. Okay, drop it over here so we don't pick it up again. The tire. All right. There we go. Hopefully we're getting close now. Our next biggest thing is definitely to get those points to get the hunting license so we can get some better food, and our excavation license so we can start digging up the treasures. After we get... Oh, is that a redback spider? I'm going to need that. Yes. So if you do catch bugs and your pockets are full, don't worry, you do get the option to switch it out. So we'll go yes and get rid of the grass seed. It's fine, we'll swap. Right, everybody's here. So what we're going to do is just pop these bugs down over here. So if you get them into your hand and then left click and then click again to place him. You can stack the bugs, you cannot stack the fish. And you can't store them in your crates or boxes either. You do need to have them out like this. So we can pick them up at any time and either take them off to the museum when we get it or sell it, or if one of these guys wants a butterfly or something for the job that they want you to do, you can just come check out what you got and use that. All right, palmwood. We'll go get our gumwood. Sorry, guys. Gumwood. Put that on to cook. So check here our daily tasks. So we've done these two, which is good. Cook one meat. Yes, we've got some free meat, so we will be able to do that, so that's good. We'll collect all our points. And this should mean that I'm able to get those two licenses come the morning. Okay. Soaring. There we go. Alright guys, so I'll be back after I've sawn up all of this wood. Won't be long. Okay, so I've got enough stuff on me now, guys, in order to make some boxes, which is what we're aiming for. So let's go ahead and grab that. Oh, I'll grab this bar while we're here and just throw this in. I already made some nails, but we'll make some more. We will need them. Okay, here we go. So we can craft a few of them, so that's good. It's good to get your sorting started early. I'm pretty notorious for dumping and running, and it gets quite overwhelming. So I'm going to make a few boxes just to try and get everything sorted out in the beginning. Okay. So we've got an achievement for that too. Craft useful things. And for sawing up the wood. Now, you might be happy to know that doing things like sawing up the wood and smelting your ores, cooking your food, doesn't use up any energy. So if you're really low on energy and it's late at night, you can still stay up to do all those things. All right, so let's grab our boxes and pop them down somewhere. Or like me, use it to sort your items out after a full day of dumping and running. Okay, pop them here. Alrighty. So what I might do is grab the rest of the stuff from Fletcher's tent and we'll sort it all out. Oh, if I can fit it in. Not the hat yet. Okay. Alright, so here I might collect all of my food stuff. Just like that. Even then, what I will end up doing eventually when I sort out my storage area, I will separate the fruits and stuff from the meats and the cooked from the raw. So they'll have their own little boxes around a cooking station. Okay, I have all of these little parts that you need to keep for building things with into here. About ore, crystal. These guys are good for when you get a grinder. Your shiny stones, you throw them in there and they'll spit out 3 different things, like a tin ore, a copper ore. You can get iron ore from it as well. And I'll keep my nails in there too. One for wood and stone. And then random box. Okay. All right, so with that being done, that's probably all I'm going to do for this day. Oh, see, here comes one of the bush devils after a kangaroo. We'll let him kill the kangaroo because that's the more free meat for us. I'll hide back. There he goes. Now wander on off. Keep going, shoo. If he goes to chase something else. So we'll sneak in and we'll grab this. Watch him take out the... Who's going to win? Electricity or fire? So that's the electricity that I was talking about that comes off the frilly lizards that zap you. And of course, these guys have the fire that they shoot. Yeah, I'll take those supplies too. Thank you. Is he going to go away? Oh, no. No. Ah. Oh, we'll get it in the morning. He's going to hang about for now. All right, so we're going to go off to sleep. And we'll plant some stuff in the morning when we get our licenses. We've got enough points there, which is really cool. All right, so here we get a bit of a rundown of what we've done during the day. And we see how much we level up as well. If you hold your mouse button down, it will go through it a lot quicker. And there we go. If you are, it's going to keep telling us that John's here until we get him in. If you are playing single player and you would need to take a break, you can always go to your options and pause. So that's a good thing to know, especially if you need to dash out to do something or you get a phone call or anything like that. All right, Fletch. Talk to me, darling. I need some stuff. A license. Okay, so we're going to go for excavation license. Definitely. We need that to plant the fruit. Can't plant anything without using a shovel. Now, it's a choice between fishing and metal detecting. Now, I would normally go metal detecting just because that's my preferred way to basically to make dinks really early and to collect those keys and things like that. However, I'll go fishing so that you can see the difference between the different foods and what they can do for you. Beautiful. And we can get one more, so let's get our hunting license to make sure we can do all of that. Awesome. So we can now craft a wooden bat, a basic spear, which is what I like to use, a basic hammer. A lot of people like to whack things with the hammer. It can be quite fun. I believe it stuns creatures a lot. Yeah, so that's what we'll take so far. And we'll just save up those dinks for that metal the points for the metal detecting. All right, so not to forget to do our jobs. Have a bit of a chat. What do you need, Fletch? A blue moon butterfly. Okay. We can do that. No problems. And John, what could you possibly need? Harlequin. Okay, harlequin butterfly. And usually they'll tell you where to find what they're after. Now we do need to make some money off him. So we will sell the random stuff to him. We don't have much, but we can do that. And we'll have a look over here. Do we have a blue moon or... So we'll just double check what that butterfly was that he wanted under tasks. So Harlequin, which I believe is this big blue one right here. No, that's Ulysses. Okay, so it's a different one. Oh, he's a gold one, the Harlequin. Right. So unfortunately, they don't want anything we actually have. We'll need to go catch them. Which means we can sell these. I think I'll sell them just to get that money and so we can get the fishing rod and shovel. Hi, John. I'd like some dinks, please. Yeah. Oh, there's a harlequin. We did have a harlequin. Awesome. All right, we'll sell those and we'll give him the harlequin. Oh, beautiful. Just as much as we needed. This is for you. We'll give him that butterfly. Hopefully he won't give us clothing in return. Okay, what have you got? A white chair. Oh, some furniture. Nice. All right, so we want to get the fishing rod. Oh, and he wants to move in. See, there we go. He really likes it here, so he spoke to Fletch. I applied for a deed so I can set up a permanent store here in town. I hope I can move in soon. Awesome. So I'll show you about all of that in just a second. We'll grab this rod and shovel. I'll take it, John. Thank you. And we'll put the white chair out here because you'll find that the residents will come out and sit in it as well, which is kind of cute. Now, we got those things. We need to get the deed. So again, we will be able to move all of these buildings and I will start to do that later on. But for now, we're just going to place him close by. We want that bulletin board as well. But we'll work on him first. Because the bulletin board will give you extra jobs during the day that can give you, you know, dinks or permit points and things like that. Let's do it. So we will go into debt. You don't have to have the money up front, but you do have to pay it off before you can build something else. We do need to collect all the materials for him. Okay, so if you go over here, it'll tell you that you're in debt and you'll be able to donate to pay it off. We'll start off a little bit. There you go. And the residents will donate a little bit here and there along the way, so that's pretty good too. So if we're here and we're setting up in this general area, which is pretty good anyway, I might actually end up putting John just over here. Yes, that will do. Thank you. If you're looking for some design ideas and you already know a bit about the gameplay, you can also look at my other videos that I do have there, because I do have a collection of design ones. I went through and remodeled my town and made sure to pay attention to different things that you could do with the different people and different items in the game. So we've got John down. Let's look at what we need to get him up and running. Okay, place items. So we need some gumwood, some palmwood, tin sheets, which we can either collect or make out of the tin bars, and nails, of course. All right. So we know we need more of everything, but for now, let's get these weapons made too. So we want to be able to do a spear in order to get those moves and the bonus from the food. 1 tin bar and 1 gumwood plank. I should have the gumwood plank. I don't know about the tin bar at this stage. I think we used it all on getting nails. So we've got a gumwood there. Yeah, we do have one. Awesome. Out of that one. And we'll make our spear. Woohoo, we can defend ourselves now. Now, as you can see here, you are able to make your own crafting table to put it elsewhere, and a cooking table, which will come in handy soon once we get some more supplies. Okay, let's grab our fruit. We're going to plant these ones. And considering we can just cut them down and redo it another time later, I think I'll just pop them out around here somewhere, I think. Down in here maybe. I'll get rid of these. This or an axe will take these guys out. That's all good. We'll need to pull up these. Keep the tufts, because the specific tuft is used for a few different crafting items. And all right, so what I like to do, there's a bit of a trick into placing and burying rather than one thing at a time. And it also helps you to map out where you want things. So my bananas, I put a whole heap of banana trees over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Q to throw it on the ground, move over to the next square, throw it down. Oh, and that one wants to go to that square. That's fine. We'll fill one in here. And that's basically what I'm going to do for all the fruit. So I'll get that all laid out for us and I'll be right back. Okay, so once we've got our fruit lined out the way that we want it, just grab our shovel and left click to dig and left click to place. And as you can see, it just buries the fruit. You can just go along quite quickly, burying it instead of pausing to drop the fruit. That's just a little trick to do things a little bit quicker. The shoveling will use up your energy, so just keep an eye on that one. And as you can see, they start off as little baby plants and need to grow. And that'll happen as you sleep throughout the day. So each night that you sleep, it'll grow up that little bit more, and we got a shiny disc, yay! You can find some random stuff as you're digging along. But when you get your metal detecting license, I had to think of the name then, up to about level 2, you'll be able to actually see little X's on the ground. That'll tell you where treasure is buried. So we'll just bury all of this. And we'll see about getting some supplies and some fish. Uh-oh, I need to cook up some stuff. Forgot to cook it up. There we go. And I do have that one piece of cooked up meat, but I do want to save the meat for a special recipe that I'm going to be doing on the cooking table, which will give us a bonus to both health and to stamina. But for now, we'll stick to our little cactus figs. Alright, that should do. Pull those up. Too full. We're going to eat 3 items at once. Alright, get the rest of these apples planted. We need to get that blue moon butterfly for Fletch too. Can't forget to do that. Running out of daylight. Last one. There we go. Alright, where's our net? Oh, not that one. Thank you. There we go. Alright, so blue moon butterfly. They're basically a little black butterfly with blue dots on them. Not these guys. We do need more wood, so we might just go hunting for that while we're doing the butterfly search. And more ore, more everything basically. I'm not going to use the energy to cut down the trees with the gum because you can just pick up the logs off the ground and that doesn't take any energy at all. Need some more cactus. Now you can sell this back to John, so I like to, when it gets down low, to keep it and sell it back to him. There are also repair tables that you can build in order to repair your items and your weapons, but I like to save that for basically when I get more higher tier items, so better grade items. Oh, and you can see we're getting really low on energy. No. And we're full, so we have to wait. It does get a little bit a little bit annoying in the beginning sometimes to be so restricted with your stamina, but it is fairly quick to get the right things that you need. And that, I believe, is a blue moon butterfly. Let's grab him. There we go. Oh, it's dark blue, not black. There you go. And Fletch, let's give this to you. Nice, Becky B. Here you go, Fletchy. And there we go. Always helping me out. Yes, I am, Fletch. What do you have for me? Yellow shorts. Fancy that, some clothing. Okay, we're still pretty low on energy, but let's try and get one of those views. We can find one now. Oh yeah, that was from yesterday. We wanted to pick that up. Looks like you got 2 lizards. We can also kill the crocodiles now too. So I'll show you how to do that. Come here, little croc. Okay. So he does have a standard attack. You can learn the patterns. So we'll just give him a poke. Run away. 1, 2, 3. And then he gets tired. When you see that white, you can go up to him and hit him again. You want to entice him to do that snapping so that he runs out of energy. So that's 1, and he's tired. That's 1. So he's got more than 1 in him this time, so that'll be 2. That's 1, 2, and 3. He never does more than 3. But as you can see, you can get to know the pattern to avoid him snapping you. Oof. And then when he gets to a certain point, he's like, oh, I better run away. And that'll give us a nice bonus. I'll show you that once we cook it up. Bush devil's awake now. We don't want to mess with him just yet, although we could, but it would take a bit. Let's look at some meat. See what we can find before the day goes. Kangaroos are good for the round plain meat. Again, they will want to kick you as well. There's a pattern to theirs too. You'll find that with every creature, they'll have set patterns that they will follow in order to attack you. So it's quite easy to get to know them and try to avoid. Now fishing, we do have some fish here. I'll show you quickly before we lose all the daylight a trick to fishing. So we've got a fish here. We're going to left click to and release in order to cast. And we've got to wait for him to do a big plop. So there it is. We click once to get him on. And then what you need to do in order not to break your fishing line is to spam click. Do not hold your button in, otherwise it will break the line. You spam click and then you just, you know, over time, get them to be reeled in. And we've got ourselves a fishy. Alrighty. So we ran out of daylight hours here, didn't we? There's one. Okay, so we'll go get this guy. They do not attack you. They've got no way to. So you can just take them out. Preferably not in the water where you have to swim. Awesome. That gives us a good variety where I can show you the different aspects of what the meats do for you. Let's head back. Alright, so grab our campfire and I'll show you what the croco meat can do for us and what the plain meat and also the big drumstick. And this is just your plain cooking recipes. It's not the fancy ones that we will be able to do when we get all the ingredients. Some meats will take longer than others to cook, of course. When you get to the stage where you want to cook up a large batch of stuff, like we will be doing with the fruit in order to sell it off, it's a good idea to make a long line or a ring of campfires and just go around and putting them on and collecting them, putting them on and collecting them. That way you can cook it up really fast. We've already got one normal piece of meat in there, so we'll go grab that to eat while the drumstick cooks. Okay. And I'll also do the fish. Oh, the drumstick. You can do it. They do take the longest, I have to say. So I'll show you with this. Right. So our croco meat will do this for us. We'll eat that. As you can see, it not only would fill up our health bar, but it increases it. So we've got more health and increases our stamina as well. I'll put the fish on. Now the cooked drumstick I can show you will do just the stamina. So we'll have a munch on that. And as you can see, it makes the bar bigger as well as replaces some. Now that you've got a visual on how that actually works. And in case you didn't see it, it was the bars up on the top left-hand side of the screen there that we're changing. So in our inventory here, we'll look at the fish and it'll tell us. So it will give us 5 health, 10 stamina, and a bonus there as well to our defense. All right, guys, well, I might leave it there for this one. What I'm going to do in the meantime, just behind the scenes before the next episode, is I'll get the supplies together for here because you know how to chop down trees and that sort of thing already. And I'll get us some more food together so that I can show you different recipes and ways to cook, and we'll go from there. All right, everyone, thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and make sure to stay amazing.